TxStampin Sharon. On today's video, we're gonna make a beautiful card and a cute little gift box. I hope you like it. If you like what I'm making today, I would love to hear your comments. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, you can do so below. After you subscribe, you can hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when I upload videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Let's make a card and a box. Here is my cute little card that we're gonna make. We're gonna change it up because I need a birthday card. So this one says, I love our beautiful friendship. And I was getting ready to make the video and I was like, I really need another birthday card. Then there's the inside. There's our envelope. And wait, there's more. Look at this adorable little box. I love it. I have a friend who's been wanting this bracelet. So guess what? It fits in there. I mean, with some tissue paper or something, you know, I'll make it pretty. I'll take it out of its little package. But see, something just so sweet. There you go. Let's do this. The stamp set is Beautiful Friendship. I have made another video using this stamp set. I love it. Actually, I think I've made 2 videos. This will be my 3rd. But yeah, super fun, super fun. So I have all my pieces. Here's how it's gonna go. My card base is Melon Mambo. It is 4 1/4 by 11, scored and folded at 5 1/2. My layer that's gonna go on it is Pool Party, and that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. Next is my Whisper White. Let's turn this way. And it measures 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And then I have a layer for the inside, and that is 4 inches by 5 1/4, okay? And then of course we have our envelope. I'll bring my card back in, so just so you can see, on the inside we're just stamping a little bit, and then we're gonna stamp all the way across on the other layer. So our layers are small, you know, one is smaller than the other one. The smaller one is for the front. I'm using Old Olive, Mango Melody, Melon Mambo, and Pool Party inks. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna stamp with our biggest flower. By the way, I have started having instruction sheets on my blog if you want to download the instructions and the supplies that I use to make these 2 projects. I kept hearing that people were wishing that I offered that. And I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But I have figured out a way. Some of them are more detailed than others. If you join my newsletter list, and that link is in the description box below, you will get additional instruction sheets from me each week. And you will also get notifications of any classes I'm doing or things from Stampin' Up. You know, I try to keep everybody educated and informed. Switching it up with Pool Party. I got that one a little close. But you know what? I think I like this. And we're gonna do that. Every time you make a card, it's different, right? All right, so that's that one. And then we're gonna pull this in. This is the inside. I always like to ink up big stamps upside down. How about you? Don't you find it easier to do that? Okay, so let's open this up. And we have just a little bit here, a little bit there. And now we're gonna get our Mango Melody. And there's actually 2 images in the stamp set that help fill in the middle of these little flowers. Okay, so there's that one. And we're gonna do this one. Whoops, you gotta kind of aim it just right. But the fact that it's a photopolymer, we can see right through it. There we go. And while we're stamping, let's go ahead and do our envelope. Bring some cheer to the postal workers and to the recipient of this birthday card. Oops. I didn't do it on the other envelope, but I think I want some leaves. There. Okay, we're going to assemble our card. Adding our pool party first. And then this. And we'll add the inside. To stamp our sentiment, all right, to stamp the happy birthday sentiment, so depending on which sentiment you're doing, you would need to measure accordingly. But for the birthday one, this is 1.5 by 3 inches for the Whisper White, and then the pool party is like 1 3/4 by 3 1/4. It doesn't really matter on the length because we're going to be punching it. All right. I decided since this is for a friend, I was going to use Melon Mambo for my sentiment stamp. But notice on this one, I did black, okay? Just felt like this looked more feminine. I have my triple banner punch. And I'm going to line this up. And I'm lining up corner to corner. There we go. And then I want to line this up same way, corner to corner. I honestly think I wore out my punch. It won't punch. Oh my gosh, this is so sad. All right, I don't know. I'll have to call Stampin' Up. You know, they have the best customer service, but I may have had it too long. You know, things are guaranteed for 90 days, and I know I've had it longer than 90 days. So we're going to see if we can just use our snips to fix this. I almost just pulled that off camera, and I was like, well, then they're going to wonder what happened to the punch. I don't know. All right, so hopefully it'll all line up. Oh, that makes me sad. Oh, I'm going to have to get another one. All right. Hey, that lined up pretty good. We're going to add this with snail, centering that on the banner. And my favorite thing is to bring some personality to the card with some dimensionals. Just gives it that depth. Things that you don't see with a store-bought card. Now this banner is going to be a little bit wider, but I'm okay with that. And you know, I thought, oh, what if I cover up something like the leaves or something, which I did, but I'm good. I think it's pretty. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to add some bling. Okay, that is done. The envelope is done. All we have next is our box. All right, so bringing back our box again, it's super simple. I have everything cut and scored, and I will tell you what all those measurements are. But these little squares, actually these pieces, these squares are 1 7/8 by 1 7/8. Okay, so a little bit smaller than 2 inches. We don't need to stamp on one of these, but we're going to stamp on these. Using Melon Mambo. I didn't do it before, but you know me, I can just keep on creating as I'm going, and I wanted a leaf on there, so we're going to add a leaf. Doing our yellow centers. If you didn't want to stamp all the small ones, you could just do like this small one and this big one. Either way, it's still pretty cute. I've already stamped and fussy cut out the flower for the top, as well as the leaf. Okay, so we have our leaf and our flower. All right, so now let's talk about the box. We're done with all the stamping. All right, so I have a piece of Melon Mambo that is 6 inches by 6 inches, and it is scored and folded on all sides at 2 and 4 inches. Pretty easy, right? Okay, then I have the lid, and my lid is kind of an odd shape, okay? It is 3 5/8 by 3 5/8, scored at 3/4 all the way around, okay? So that's how this all works. We are going to cut our flaps and kind of miter the corners. Helps to remove some of the bulk. We are going to get some tear and tape because it's a box and we want it to stick together. So let me show you how it's going to go. These flaps are going to go in. These flaps are going to wrap around. Okay. So we need some tape on the ends. Nope. Wait. We're going to put tape on 2 of the flaps this way. And then we're going to do one right here. I will have a photograph on with the instruction sheet so that you can see where to put the tape. Okay, so it's like that. So when I say flip it, you'll understand what I mean. Just like to give that a good burnish. our silicone mat down so it doesn't stick to our desk. And there you have it. You might think I'm using too much snail, but because it's going to be a box sitting, we don't want the pieces to fall off. Now let's do the top. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna just give those corners a little miter. Get our tear and tape. Might need to trim a little bit if you tore too big. I think all the rest of them look pretty good. You know, I'm going to go ahead and miter the ends. I know this video might seem a little longer than some of my other ones, but I hope you stuck with me so that you can learn how to make this little box just with cardstock. Fold up the flaps. And I chose to use a glue dot. You'll notice that I wasn't real perfect with trimming that out because you're not going to be able to see this part. It's going to go, you know, under the flower. So we're actually going to attach that right there. Oops. Add that to the top. There you have it. I think this makes a lovely, lovely birthday gift. It doesn't even matter what's in the box. Hope you enjoyed today's project. What do you think? Pretty adorable, huh? I love this stamp set. I've been playing with it and I kind of am addicted. Happy stamping, y'all.